Okay, well, hello everybody. So once again, this is a pretty shocking review. Now, why is this a shocking review? Well, I've been, I constantly look for new ways to improve this channel. Uh, when you have like one or two subscribers, you're kind of just like whatever. You get to three, four, five, and now six. And now, since I have six subscribers, you see how I'm not making that mistake anymore. You know what I'm talking about if you saw my previous video. Um, the thing is, I'm constantly looking for ways to improve the channel, or improve the video quality. Uh, Now, the new thing I've been researching is angles. So this video is really all about angles. Now, what am I talking about angles? Well, if you watch my previous videos, they're incredibly amateurish. And why are they amateurish? Are they because I am indeed an amateur? It could be. That's debatable. But the reason they were definitely amateurish is because of the angle was wrong. Now, apparently what I was doing was I was putting the camera underneath me looking up my nose, and apparently the camera has to be level to your eye. So wherever you set up your webcam, it has to be eye level. That way people are not peering up your nose. Now that's also debatable because I kind of thought it had a sort of like a unique sort of quality to it. Now you don't want someone looking directly up your nose like that because it's not exactly a very professional video, but I felt like it was only like slightly up the nasal cavity, so it wasn't too dramatic. Like it wasn't like really low, it was just slightly too low. I would say it was like, more like that. Now, that's not an ideal angle. But keep in mind, even now, if I look at you straight on, this is about ideal. But if I ever look up towards the ceiling, if I hear something or if I see something, you will still look up my nose a little bit. I can edit those parts out, though. That's the thing. You really can pretty much edit out anything you want. I actually saw some YouTube tutorials on how some people they'll actually edit out their face and give themselves a better like skin. They'll like smooth out their face. I mean, I'll probably start doing that in like 5 to 10 years. Like, let me see my. Yeah, I'll probably do that in 5 to 10 years because, like there's not much wrinkles on here, but there are some like fine lines here on the forehead area. And then just remember, in about 5 years, these fine lines you see in the forehead area, I will brush those out with Final Cut Pro, I believe. I'll do that. I'll do that because you have to stay young. I mean, you have to, because I mean, this generation expects me to be young. And as you can see, the youth is gone. My hair. When I was younger, my hair was dark, and now it's not. So that's the thing. The youth is gone, especially in the hair. I feel like I still have youth in and or around this area. It's pretty like youthful. Like I said, you can see some fine lines around here, but these will be brushed out in about 5 years in Final Cut Pro. Now, going back to angles. Now, there's got to be other tricks. See, but you also got to keep in mind, I'm researching all this stuff with like how to make better YouTube videos, and this eyesight, this eye level webcam, this was a good hint. But keep in mind, I have tried doing other techniques earlier. If you look back in my early videos, especially my second video that I did when I review the video called Apple Slowing Down Old iPhones. See, I got suckered in. You watch all these fancy YouTube videos, and in that video what I did is I tried to get fancy and it didn't quite work. I tried to do one of those fancy panning techniques when you just kind of like, how they pan a camera for the reviews and they sort of like just put it across the screen. Well, this is all I did. I just kind of took the phone and I tried to do a panning thing, but that didn't work. And yes, it made me look foolish, and most likely, not only was that really dangerous to even try to attempt when you don't have the proper equipment, but then in my next video, I reviewed a pencil. And I'll show you what I did here. I reviewed this pencil. Now here's what I did. I figured it kind of worked. It kind of looked nice with the iPhone, so why not do it with the pencil? And what I did is I tried painting the pencil, but I had it on the string, and it was just dangling, and it was doing this. That's when I noticed I hit rock bottom, and I stopped doing that. I don't do panning like that because you have to learn your limits. That's not my strength. Panning things across the screen and having a cool effect. So basically what I'm trying to say is, yes, there's angles and tricks, but work with your own strength. You don't have to make videos like other people make them. By the way, reviewing the pencil was a tough one. It was my third review. And the reason a lot of people gave me flack, like, Tony, why would you review a pencil? I know that at that point I was dangerously close to just shutting down my YouTube channel because like the review was such a failure, because you can't really, what are you going to do with a pencil? But I just did it because I wanted to challenge myself. I figured anything else I review after that will be a piece of cake compared to this. That's why I did it, because a lot of people wondered why I would review a pencil. So yes, it almost closed down my YouTube channel, but I feel like it really pushed me to go somewhere. By the way, sneak peek, I don't know when or if I will, but it's been really cold outside this winter. It's been abnormally cold. And when I go outside, lately I've been wearing these a lot. They're just like these hand warmers. Now this is not a review for these hand warmers. They just happen to be on a table here, and let me tell you something. I don't know what kind of voodoo they use with these things. Like you just shake them up and put them inside your clothes and your hands, and like they just keep warm for like 10 hours. Listen, I don't know what they're using for these, but if you need to stay warm, just get yourself a whole bunch if you need to. Obviously, you're not going to strap them on your whole body. That's ridiculous. But at least your lower back area, preferably shoulders, just so they don't get stiff during movement. But I mean, wherever you want to put them, put them. You can put them in places I don't even recommend if that's what you want. But the point is, going back to angles, I feel like since I've discovered this new height, this might just this might help. I'm trying to decide, will it help my videos out? That's debatable, but we shall see. Basically, I wanted to make a quick review on angles and you know, things like that you can use to improve your videos. And like I said, my biggest advice is stick to what you're good at and what you're comfortable with. So if you see other people doing fancy stuff in their videos, like doing fancy pans like this, you don't have to do that, because it doesn't really matter, because you just like, it doesn't matter because it's not your strength. So let it go. You know what I mean? Figure out your own style. That's what I've been really trying to do myself. I'm just basically trying to just be myself and do my own style, and hopefully that works and it connects with people. Like in my last video, I had this sort of speech thing I was doing where I couldn't pronounce words, and I feel like that really sort of like brings me down a level, and it makes me a little bit more relatable. So I might just keep that up a bit in my videos. That's my tip to you guys. Yes, there's fancy angles you can improve your videos with and do different things, but just find what really works for you. So I'll just leave it at that. This video's, I feel like I went a little too far. Oh, actually, that's not true. It's just under 10 minutes, so basically that's perfect. And that's it. Now, since I found this new angle, let's see where this takes me. And I wish you guys luck if you guys open up your own YouTube channels or whatever you do in life. And have a great day, guys, and we will talk later. Bye-bye.